Okay, bell work for April 2nd. Factor out the greatest common factor. Well, let's see, it looks like a 3. This is the limiting one right here, so we'd say 3. And looks like every single one of them has an x squared, right? So that's coming out. Here's the limiting y, right there. So y is coming out. And p to the third looks like a limiting feature to me. And so what's left in the first one? Well, I only brought out one y, so there's still 4 left. And I brought out 3, so there's 3 of the p's, so I have 3 left. I'd like to put that, I guess I'll keep it in the same order. Usually I write it in alphabetical order, but, you know. And then I'll let you finish that. Find the number if the sum of twice a number and -7. The sum of twice a number and -7. If I'm adding a negative, it's really like subtracting. The sum of twice a number and a number, twice a number and 7 is increased by 8. I mean, normally I would protect the sum, you know. But since I'm only adding 8, I don't really feel like I need those parentheses. The result is 16 greater. Well, I don't want it to be greater. Well, let's see. The result that I just did is 16 greater. So I'm going to subtract 16 so it's not. 16 greater than, now I can say equal to, the opposite of the number. Just means negative n. That's what the opposite of the number means. And then you can solve for n. Simplify, factor if necessary. Okay, well, it looks like I have a k to the 4th. It'll come out of both terms on top. And I have a p that'll come out of both terms. So on the top, there's only 1 left inside for the first term. And then there's still a -2. I took out 4, but there's still 1 k. And I took out 1, but there's still 1 p left over. And you can see what's going to cancel there. Everything we brought out is going to cancel. Okay, so expand using the distributive property. Write the answer with all variables in the numerator. Okay, so just because it's over on the right side doesn't mean I don't still do what I do. I just do it from the right. So x squared and x to the -2, that's 0. I'm adding exponents, and then I have y to the 4th and y to the 1, so that's y to the 5th, and I have p to the -4 and p to the 1, so I'm adding, and that's p, I was going to write y, p to the -3, and then I have my other term. I'll let you take care of that. And I'm supposed to write the answer with all variables in the numerator. Well, x to the 0 is 1, so I don't really need to worry about that. If I'm going to move the y to the 5th, it has to become y to the -5th if I'm going to write it on the top. And p, I'm going to change the sign of that as well. And again, I'll let you worry about the second part here.